Previously on In That Number.
If your number is highlighted, we ask that you stay for the next round.
Joy. And pain.
I just know I won't get the chance again.
As the dance team hopefuls learn who will have a shot at advancing to the finals.
Yes, baby, we're in there!
But things get kicked up a notch as the judges deliberate who will make the cut.
The thing that she was the most successful at was what she's been knowing for 3 weeks. What we did today wasn't impressive.
I'm kind of sad we only got to do the dance once today, and I really hope I make it back so I can do it again because it was so much fun.
The stage is set for drama in the quest to find out who will be in that number.
Let's go!
So how many dancers are we looking for? We usually pick around 30.
Don't like him.
I think he's amazing.
He's so cute. And I disagree.
And this is why we deliver.
She is a yes for finalists. I don't know if she's gonna make the team, but I definitely want to see more of her.
Yeah, I don't have a specific yes at all for her, okay? But I know how much she absorbs and I know how well she tends to learn. But again, that's because I've taught her for a couple years too.
Like, I know this is my first year on Saints, so y'all do definitely have more insight on what they do. But I just love her. I don't think technically, like dance-wise, I don't think she's strong enough yet. I think she is coachable. I'm with you there, but I don't think she is there yet, and I don't know if she'll get there through the course of the season. I think she needs more time, or through the course of training before the season. Let me say that. I just disagree. If we have, because I've seen some of the people that were on last year's team. I fought for her. I was ready to go to bat for Keely. Looking at it as a whole, I don't think she's ready. I am disappointed that Keely was not chosen as a finalist, but it doesn't mean that this chapter is potentially closed for her forever. It just means that she has to do enough work and have actual progress that people can see, so that if she does decide to return next year, the judges that were fighting against my definite yes to kind of prove them wrong.
We're building a huge brand here, and if we're trying to make it better and better every year, we do have to take our emotions out of it.
We've got a solid group, we feel like, going over to the finals. The vets are going to come in now for our final rounds here as we get started here tomorrow. And it should be fun, and we're going to really just start building this team and seeing the structure of everything come together. It's going to be exciting.
You can do a serious one. Yeah.
I think it looks good, right? Like it fits like that. I could keep it on, you know? I don't take it off.
So today is the first day that we have all of our finalists together. Last night was an extremely difficult cut for us, but we've narrowed it down to 78 finalists who will be back today. We'll start with a station rotation consisting of professional interviews, drug testing, photos that will be posted on the web later on, and then we'll move on to an endurance-based workout.
Do you want to be here? Yes! Do you want this team?
Yes!
Come on, black and gold, let's go! Come on, Saints!
So our endurance-based workout is super important because this job is hard. Our athletes have to make it through 4 full quarters of a game without looking winded, without looking tired, without dropping their performance. So this is just a really easy way for us to see if someone is capable of making it through the game.
We're looking great, y'all. Our back muscles are going to be great.
My favorite part about the interview process is just getting to know the candidates. I feel like prelims are kind of crazy because there's so many candidates, and I'm gonna try to put your name with your face, but at this point I can just sit down with you, and even if it's only 2 minutes, I can kind of know about your background and what brought you here and what makes you who you are. And I love just getting to know all of these candidates, where they came from, and how they ended up at Saints Cheer Krewe audition. Bravo on just the energy that you brought was just unmatchable.
Thank you.
And just keep it up.
Yeah. I think for me, just that excitement of making that cut, you know, being the only person in my group that made the cut, you know, and so I was like, Lord, it must be for me.
I think what stands out most in these interviews is if people have a really engaging personality or not. So much of this role is about fan engagement, and we really want to make sure that people can make a personal connection with folks.
A lot of what this team does is talking to fans. If you can't talk to 2 people sitting on a table, can I send you into a suite with 20 people? I'm not sure.
Don't know.
Everything about Louisiana is beautiful and it's vibrant, so it's all about the energy.
The most intimidating one was definitely Todd. And it's crazy because he coached my team when I cheered. So I was like, I know him, but like he's intimidating.
What other teams have you been on?
I've been on Del South's cheerleading team all 5 years of high school, and then I was on LA Spirit All-Star Cheer team.
Sarah.
Jessica. Nice to meet you. I feel like I'm really challenging myself, so I think that's kind of awesome to see push myself a little bit further, kind of out of my comfort zone. When I got that email, I cried. I was just so happy. I hugged my husband, and you know, I overjoyed. Really, is the best way to describe it.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Good talking with you.
And
you'll have.
So it's kind of been a little bit of a journey. I feel like I was in a rough spot in my life last year. You know, just a lot, life happens, you know. I just woke up one morning and I was just like, you know, I don't want to feel like this anymore. I want to do something good for me. I want to feel good for me. And dance is my passion, and I got rid of that for the longest time. And I actually found myself getting back into loving it again when I met Maggie through Move Studio. I actually joined a dance team with some of the people that are on the Saints crew. And I remember one day they looked at me and they're like, "Oh, are you trying out for Saints?" And I was like, "Really? No." And they're like, "Why?" I was like, "I don't know, just never thought about it." And I went home and I was like, why did I respond that way? You know, why am I not confident in myself? Why is this something that I can't do? It's amazing how much better I feel in my skin, and just being here, like I feel like myself again.
3 and 4.
So now that the interviews are done and we've really, you know, kind of taken a deep dive into what makes these athletes them, they can really start separating themselves from the pack by the way they interact with our veteran members. Today is the first day that our veterans are here. And again, you've probably heard me say this a million times, we pride ourselves on being a family.
You know, feeling great. We just warmed up, took a lap, I'm ready to go.
My first year was amazing. Stepping out on the field for the first time, I literally cried before we stepped out there because it was just so surreal.
I am not even off the ground.
You're still on the ground.
Hello, my name is Raven. I'm from Luling, Louisiana, and this is going to be hopefully my second year on the team. My first year on the team was everything that I could have hoped for. I did face a lot of challenges with my health. I have asthma, so that was a learning curve for me. I had to learn how to take care of my body and listen to myself, so that pushed my limit, and I realized how to get back into place and stable to be a good teammate for everybody. I feel like being a vet is something that is it seems so high standard, but at the same time, I feel like I'm on the same playing level as everybody else. I'm still so nervous for everything, but I think it's good to have those nerves because that means you care. And I think that it's helpful because I'm pushing more to strive to be on this team even more so now that there's so many more new people coming in. I definitely think that there is little representation in the NFL cheer community with Asian Americans, so I definitely think it's a big deal to be a part of that and to be a role model for everybody.
So we're gonna start out with our workout led by Jennifer. She's gonna break y'all up into groups, or she's gonna let you break yourselves up into groups in a little bit. Do not be with your best friend. Get with groups of people that you do not know yet. This is going to be challenging, it's going to be hard. Let's make sure we are, you know, hyping each other up and we're just getting through it.
So you're going from the 40 to the 50 and back, 40 to the 40 and back.
Are you ready?
Actually, no.
I'm coming for you.
All right. On your mark. Come on, Dave. Get set. Go. Not extending that back leg or bringing that front knee over your toes. Come on, out of breath, y'all. All right. Reminder, inhale through your nose, exhale out your mouth. We are breathing. Let's go. Let's go.
It's hot in here.
3, 2, 1.
You see my face, don't it? We ain't here, but it's worth it, baby.
In 3 minutes, so 4:30, I need my dancers back here at the stage.
I'm getting a free ride.
I'm trying to So you're going to see in the second round, there's a lot of focus on mainly 4 different stunts that they're doing, especially the mounts of the stunts. One would be a rewind. You're going to take the girls, they're going to toss them up, they're going to do a backflip up to their position. We're also going to do full ups, toss, full twist all the way up to the top.
Sorry, no, you're fine. I feel like we're starting to kind of bond, and like I'm starting to kind of get a feel for everything and get a feel for like the atmosphere of the Saints, and I'm loving it. I'm absolutely loving it.
3, 4, 5. For that, you're rocking to the right. My hand is going to the left. So this way, center, down.
So I definitely think I'm gonna go home tonight, let it sink in, and then get back at it tomorrow, start hard tomorrow.
Okay, so I am done with y'all for today. I think they're circling up too. We'll bring y'all in a second. But tomorrow, 7 o'clock, right back here.
Just don't stress yourself out because you worked really hard today and you deserve a little break.
Really.
Saints! We're out, baby! Finals, day 1.
On the next episode of In That Number.
You ready? You feel confident?
The pace of training camp starts to take its toll.
The hardest part is definitely the stamina, like just being able to keep doing it over and over again.
And as the final edition creeps closer, moms get in the mix.
I texted her, I was like, Mom's coming to practice. She's like, yes!
Plus, one candidate takes a tumble that could put her cheer crew hopes in jeopardy.
My foot kind of totally twisted to the side and I heard a crack.